Hello, good morning everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anton Hartanto Tayat. I am the student of University Logistic Business International. Today I would like to present my answer for the warehouse management system final assignment test. The lecture itself will be Bu Dr. Erna Mulyati STMT CMILT. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, so today I would like to present regarding the draft of articles that I would like to propose as my final assignment, which is the title is Examining the Influence of Technological Infrastructure and Operational Efficiency on Energy Performance in Cold Chain Warehouse, a path model analysis with energy monitoring practice as a mediator using Smart PLS. Okay, so we start with the research problem statement itself. Okay, so the research background, introduction. The cold chain logistics sectors plays a crucial role in maintaining the quality and safety of temperature-sensitive products, including pharmaceuticals, food, and chemicals, with the global cold chain market projected to reach $581.1 billion by 2027. The importance of energy performance in cold chain warehouse cannot be overstated. This is based on the Grandview research in 2020. Energy consumption in this facility is significant, often accounting for a substantial portion of operational costs. Therefore, understanding the factor that influence energy performance is essential for enhancing sustainability and operational efficiency. Okay, and what is the research objective? The proposed research aims to explore the interaction between technological infrastructure, operational efficiency, and energy performance in cold chain warehouse, which is currently still quite limited to be discussed. Specifically, it will investigate how energy monitoring practice mediate this relationship. By employing smart PLS software for path model analysis, the study will provide empirical insight into the dynamics of these variables, contributing to both academic literature and practical application in the industry. In conclusion, this research seeks to fill a gap in the existing literature by examining the interplay between technological infrastructure, operational efficiency, and energy performance in cold chain warehouse. By focusing on energy monitoring practice as a mediator, the study aims to offer valuable recommendations for stakeholders in the cold chain sector, ultimately leading to enhanced energy performance and sustainability. Okay, so what is the novelty of this research, right? So the literature review reveals a clear gap in understanding how technological infrastructure and operational efficiency interact to influence energy performance, specifically in cold chain warehouse in surround Jakarta area. By synthesizing findings from previous studies, this research aims to build a robust theoretical framework that will guide the empirical analysis and provide actionable insight for industry practitioners. Okay, and what is the research objective? The methodology section outlines the research design, data collection method, and analytical technique that will employ in this study. A quantitative research approach will be adopted as it allows for the examination of relationship between variables and the testing of the hypothesis. The target population for this research will include cold chain warehouse manager, operational staff across various sectors, including food, pharmaceuticals, and chemicals. A structured questionnaire will be developed to collect data on technological infrastructure, operational efficiency, energy performance, and energy monitoring practice using Likert scaling. The questionnaire will be designed based on established scales from previous studies to ensure validity and reliability. For instance, the technology adaptation scale by Davis 1989 will be adapted to measure perception of technological infrastructure, while operational efficiency will be assessed during the scale developed by Neely et al. On 2005. Okay. So we are coming into the data analysis and the result. So in this slide, we are drawing the path structure analysis, right? So there are two variables that we are mentioning here. The first one will be the technological infrastructure, and the second one will be the operational efficiency. And then we have energy monitoring as the mediator variable, and the dependent variables, we call it as energy performance here. Okay, so there are 7 hypotheses that we would like to test it in this article. Yeah, so the first one will be the direct effect from X1 to Z. Yeah, this is the H1. H2 will be the direct effect from technological infrastructure to the energy monitoring. And then H3 is the from operational efficiency to energy performance. H4 is from operational efficiency to energy monitoring. H5 will be the energy monitoring to the energy performance. And there are 2 indirect effects, which is from technological infrastructure to energy performance through the mediator variables energy monitoring. And then H7 is operational efficiency to the energy performance through mediator variable, which is energy monitoring. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so this is the data that we have received from 50 respondents from all 12 indicators that we have developed, yeah, from each variables. And this is there are 7 hypotheses that will be tested. Yeah, the first one, T1 technological infrastructure has direct effect and positive against energy performance, and then H2 TI has direct effect and positive against energy management. H3 operational efficiency has direct effect and positive against energy performance. H4 operational efficiency has direct effect and positive against energy management. H5 energy management has direct effect and positive against energy performance. H7 TI has direct effect and positive against energy performance through energy management. And then the last one will be H7. Operational efficiency has direct effect and positive against EP through energy performance through energy management. Yeah. So this is the hypothesis that we would like to test in this paper. Yeah. From this 50 respondent that we have received based on the questionnaire that we shared. Okay. So using the smart PLS, so we can figure out, yeah, in this on the right top table, yeah. So we can see here there are information of T statistic and B value. So those two value is maybe the one that determining how significant the relationship between the variables. Okay. And that we can see from this information for H1, hypothesis 1, technological information to energy performance. Yeah, we can see here that the T statistic is 1.085, okay, with the p-value of 0.278. T statistic is less than 1.96 and p-value is bigger than 0.05. So it means the result is not significant. Yeah, thus the hypothesis is not accepted, namely that the technological infrastructure directly has no significant influence on energy performance. Okay. The next hypothesis that we would like to test is technological infrastructure to the energy management. Okay, the T statistic was 3.092 with the p-value of 0.002. So it means 3.092 is bigger than 1.96 and p-value 0.002 is less than 0.05. It means the result is significant. Okay, so this hypothesis accepted that technological infrastructure has a direct significant influence to energy management. The third one will be operational efficiency through and to the energy performance, right? The T statistic is 0.254 and p value is 0.799. So it means 0.254 is less than 1.96 and p value is bigger than 0.05. It means the result is not significant. So it means operational efficiency doesn't have a significant influence to energy performance. The next one, operational efficiency to energy management. The T statistic is 2.103 and the p-value is 0.036. Yeah, so it means it's bigger than 1.93 and the p-value is lesser than 0.05. It means the result is significant. Thus, the hypothesis accepted. Yeah, namely that the technological infrastructure has significant influence to the energy management. And the last in the direct effect will be energy management to energy performance. The statistic is 0.549 with the P value is 0.583. Okay, so it means it's lesser than 1.96 and bigger than 0.583. It means the result is not significant. So energy management doesn't have significant influence on energy performance. Okay. So, and then we continue the hypothesis analysis for the indirect effects, which is the H6, yeah, technological infrastructure through to energy performance through the mediator variable energy management. The T statistic is 0.471, p-value is 0.638. So it means the T statistic is lesser than 1.96 and the p-value is bigger. So it's not significant. Therefore, the hypothesis is rejected. It means the TI does not directly have a significant effect on EP, energy performance through energy management. Okay, so it can be concluded that energy management is not a mediating variable. Okay. The H7, operational efficiency to energy performance through energy management. The T statistic is 0.5, p-value is 0.617. So this is the same, it's smaller than 1.96 and the p-value is bigger than 0.05. So the result is still also the same, which is not significant. Then it means that operational efficiency does not have a significant influence on energy performance through energy management. So we can conclude that energy management is not a mediating variable. Okay. Okay, so what is the conclusion and next research recommendation, right? So the conclusion and recommendation is left itself based on the result that we have seen in the slide before. This study concludes that technological infrastructure and operational efficiency have no significant and negative direct effect on energy performance, and energy management has no function as a mediating mechanism that strengthens this relationship. The study finds that organizations should invest in other areas besides of technological infrastructure and fostering operational efficiency, so the organization can achieve substantial energy saving and reduce their environment impact. As the cold chain industry continues to evolve, embracing this practice will be essential for enhancing sustainability and competitiveness. Okay, so what is the recommendation for future research? So for future research, should explore the long-term impacts of technological advancement and operational change on energy performance in cold chain warehouse. Additionally, these studies could investigate the role of organizational culture and employee engagement in promoting energy efficiency practice. By expanding the scope of research in this area, scholars can provide deeper insight into effective strategy for optimizing energy use in cold chain logistics. Okay. So yeah, I believe that's all from me to present my assignment for the warehouse management system for the final assignment test. And thank you very much for your attention and see you in another assignment. Thank you. Bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.